Okay, welcome back to another YouTube video. Last night I actually hit a pretty big milestone of hitting 700, which I think is pretty cool since that's been a goal to get to, and I finally hit it last night. So I kind of want to go over the video and analyze it since, I got to 700 and I thought it'd be a pretty good video to analyze since I got a brilliant move in this game and I'm pretty proud of it. Also, just a quick heads up. I'm going to be posting stuff on this channel that isn't only chess, like it'll be Valorant and Apex, but it'll be primarily chess. So chess is going to be like the most consistent thing, uploading like once every 1, 2 or 3 weeks, where other stuff will be posted like once a month, once 2 months. I'm not too sure what the time frame is. It's kind of like chess is consistent, everything else is what I feel like it want it to be. Anyway, I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get into the game. I actually have the review game up here in this tab. As you can see, I played with a 73.1% accuracy. I ended up getting a brilliant move in the game. I'm very proud of that. However, I kind of want to go through the game without the analysis first, so I can kind of pick and choose about what things I didn't quite like. And then at the end, we can go through the analysis together and actually like properly compare what I did compared to the robot. So let's start off. They played the Queen's Pawn. I played the Dutch. Now, I've been learning the Dutch for about 3 days now. Usually my default is the Caro-Kann, and with the white I play the Bird's Opening and the Catalan, which is basically like a smaller Bird's Opening. So I played that for white, but I realized I only had one go-to defense for black, which was the Caro-Kann. I have nothing for the Queen's Pawn since the Caro-Kann is something against the d5, e4 pawn. However, I have nothing against the d4 pawn. So I decided to learn some things, and there was a lot of openings like the Indian and all that. However, I realized that I can play the Dutch against any opening that isn't e4. So I was just like, oh, well then I'll just have the Caro-Kann for e4, and I can just use the Dutch for like anything that isn't normal. So I'm still getting better at the Dutch. I've obviously got so much more to learn with the Dutch. However, I am now learning the Dutch. So I start off with the Dutch, just basic development. He's playing the London, I'm pretty sure, and I'm just going through classical Dutch, like castle. He's now coming forwards, just kind of starting to attack, put pressure on these squares, kind of looking at my thing. Now, I play the classical Dutch, which kind of works because I'm advancing my pawn, which is part of my thing with the classical Dutch, but I'm also looking at the knight, kind of forcing the knight to move. The knight moves here. I didn't expect it to move here, and now it's kind of fighting all this. Now, if I believe so, yeah, h takes g6. The computer really wanted me to take this. However, in the game, I think I took a while thinking about this move, like thinking about this move and this move, even like because I can't really move my bishop, so I just kind of accepted like bishop's dead. So I was like thinking about this when I was like my king's gonna be exposed on the h file, and I didn't really know if I wanted that, especially because the queen can come in, and then that's just gonna cause me a couple problems because now my king's kind of trapped. So queen comes here, if I take, that's gone. Queen comes here, it just owns my h file now, and I can't do anything about it. So I was really hesitant about playing that move, and I ended up opting not to. And I think I spent about 38 seconds thinking about that, thinking if I play my rook or if I play that. I ended up doing the rook. He takes, I take the rook. I should have taken with the queen, actually keeping the rook on the f file. And I think in the game I was thinking about e1, e8. So that way I can get my queen into some active position. And then he moves that they're attacking my rook. I obviously take with the pawn because if I move the rook out the way, he just gets a free queen. So it was kind of an odd. He now plays this, kind of shutting down my e8 ideas. Kind of annoying. I block a potential check, like, well, it couldn't really check me. I just realized this now. But the thing in the game, if he went here or here, then I'll just be in trouble. He's now developing normally. I'm now developing my bishop out, kind of stopping, thinking I was going to go here, I'm pretty sure, and now attack the queen. Oh, excuse me, still getting used to this analytics thing. analyze, my bad. So I play my bishop here. He's now looking at this move, but again, I can just defend with the pawn. I put this here, putting pressure on his queen. We're still in a kind of equal position. I didn't really know this in the game. I thought he was like completely winning. He plays this. I try to break the pawn chain. Like, I doubled up pawns. It's just ugly. I play this move just to get rid of one of his central pawns, and I can kind of just get myself in there. He plays this move. I think the idea was this square is now open, or it stops my queen coming out and stuff with like a trade. Like, he plays, I play, queen takes, something like that. I don't know what he was thinking about. I play this move thinking, oh, I might have been able to trap his queen. I'm pretty sure me moving here actually traps his queen completely. Oh, well, no, he has the square, but I tried to trap his queen. I realized I couldn't, so I just tried to attack his knight. His queen takes, attacking my rook defended by the pawn, so I'm like, okay, it doesn't really matter, I'll just attack your queen. I play, he checks me, I decide to defend again using the same rook. He takes this, I play that, kind of trying to save my rook. He attacks my rook, I attack his queen, danger levels. He takes my pawn, kind of sad. I moved my rook up here, I don't know what this move was. I think I just wanted to get my rook out of the trouble of the pawn, and this square and this square are kind of just trouble. So is this square, and this square, and this square. So I was just going to, it was either I move it here, here, or here. But I was looking at like, that's not that. I was just looking at like, I felt like this was the best move because I'm moving my rook up, and it just like creates problems since he can't really attack it. And even if he plays this, I can just do a rook trade. So he plays this. I take his knight because it's just hanging. He plays his bishop there. I attack his queen again with this danger levels idea, just so I get myself out of trouble. I just keep attacking his queen. I trade off all of this. I think he forgot about my bishop being here, because now we could take his bishop. And then he just saw check. He got too greedy, and he just completely forgot that 2-3 turns ago I just moved my rook there. I take his queen with my rook. Suddenly I'm in a much better position. I have a lot more pieces than he does. I'm down a lot of pawns though, but he basically just, in the span of 5 moves, he just got rid of all those pieces with a trade that I was pretty happy with. He castles, activating his rook on the open file, or semi-open. I move my knight here. Not really sure, I just figured if I put it here, it's a pretty nice outpost. It kind of stops a lot of movement. So yeah, I just figured this outpost here would just be pretty nice to have. And then I was also thinking about ideas like this, like maybe I can fork the rooks if he doesn't see, but obviously someone will see that. He attacks my, he's just kind of here. I don't know what this move was. I think he just wanted to get his rook out. I take this, attacking his rook. Now I was thinking in the game, he moves rook here. I can move here and it puts king in check, but it doesn't really do anything. So I was kind of thinking like, if I'm attacking your rook, this is undefended, so what he might do is try to put it here to now attack the undefended. Now obviously I can't do this because it gets taken both ways. So what I end up thinking of is if I go here, I can go this and offer a knight for the rook. And you'll see in a moment why I thought, well, how this move turned into like the best move of the game. So he plays exactly what I thought. I now go attack it with the queen, also stopping any of these ideas, like a potential check or him taking this pawn. I don't know why, I just felt like moving it here was a lot better than moving it here. Like, I just thought like this move is a lot safer than this move. I don't think it really mattered which move I made, since his rook couldn't do anything and it gets me on the same F file. But I just felt like this move was more comfortable since I'm getting a pretty nice diagonal compared to it being here and it would have been blocked. So again, just like out of comfort. I'm also down about just over a minute on the clock, so I was a bit worried as well since I spent so long making my moves. He plays his rook here, moving it back. I think he was thinking of ideas like, I mean, they're gonna offer a rook trade, or I'm gonna like move this up, and if he moves his rook, then he's just kind of in a bad position. I think I play this move, and this move by far my best move I've ever made in my chess career. Not only am I attacking the rook, but also I'm putting the king in check, meaning he cannot take my queen. And if he moves here, it's simply checkmate on the next move. So I was just like, okay. But also, I also saw this move. So if I go take this here and suddenly my queen's on this file, if he had any ideas of playing here, all it would take was a couple of checks and suddenly, like, he's in pretty bad water since I have this here. So if he went here and I played this here, probably take a piece, since again it looks pretty nice free knight out of this. But then I also had an idea of like, well, then if I were to put him in check like this, then that's also a problem. So I end up taking, he takes, I take. Not really what I had in mind, since I really wanted his king to maybe my knight here to bait his king into taking. Here I got a mate in 18 and 17. I don't know what this is on about. Here now it goes down. Now I see is I got a queen on the back rank. He's got a rook here, and there's an open diagonal. All I need to do is check his king and get him onto this diagonal. If he gets on this diagonal, I have won the game. Just because this diagonal is so strong. And even if I get here and I'm attacking the rook, even if he decides to move the rook or something like that, no matter where he moves it, because my rook has this file, if I move here, no matter where he moves, because he can't move down, say he moves here, say I move here, he moves here, I have checkmate on the next move. So me moving here and him going here just wins me a rook. So I was like, okay, that is pretty comfortable. I'm comfortable with this position. I check him doing exactly what I said. He moved right here. Wasn't the checkmating one I was looking for, although he only had 2 positions to go to, and if he went here, he was probably like, oh, if I go here, I'm getting closer to danger. Probably don't want that. So I'd probably want to move here. And if he moves here, I'm just going to move away from the actual game. I can do this. He moves back. I can take these pawns or even take the rook here. And really just all his moves are bad, since he could like try to attack my queen, but I just have a check. Tries to move out of it. It's just check after check. Again, he can only really move up. Again, he can't really do much. I put him in check. He goes here. Put him in check. And it's just a ladder check all the way down. Like, again, nothing you can do against this. And it's just like hopeless. You can't win. Can't really lose. I can't find any more checks. That's a check. He would probably take, based off his gameplay. Play this. Probably take again. Probably play this. He would probably want to like, I know nothing can really attack me. Probably stopping this, but I can just play this, and then it's just a ladder check after the ladder checkmate, and it's just win. So I kind of saw that, and I was like, as long as I get his rook, I can just ladder checkmate him. Although it was a pretty long explanation, it's still the case. Anyway, he plays this move, and then he ends up resigning, which was a bit annoying, since I really wanted to get one of these juicy checkmates and grab his pawn. I actually pre-moved this move onto his rook, because I was like, wow, I'm pretty smart. Anyway, let's get into this game review. I want to see how the computer thought that game was. Ended up ending about 1.5 minutes behind him. Bit disheartening, since I ended so far behind him. However, I'm not complaining, because I still won the game. So I definitely know there's a couple bad things, especially back here with this move. I think with this, after he moved here, I should have just taken with this. Looking back at it, I looked at the analysis slightly, and I only really saw the first 2 moves, which was like this. I really only saw past the opening, because I really wanted to get my insight on the opening, and I really didn't want to look too far, since I wanted my first impressions to be on YouTube. For this YouTube video, I just want to see my first impressions to see how the opening went compared to the theory that I'm watching right now. So all I saw is I was meant to take with this, and now I know in the future taking with this is probably the better, even though I'm still kind of scared of this. But looking just now, that exists, so it doesn't actually happen. So, and also this is protected. So looking back on the analytics and actually looking back at like analyzing it, and also that happens as well. Like, I didn't see this in the game, and I only just saw this now. So I've got obviously a lot more to improve. I should be able to see that straight away. However, it's my first time playing the opening. I'm going to give myself a bit of slack for that. Otherwise, if this was something like the Birds opening that I've been playing for ages now, if I made a mistake like this, I would be so disheartened. It's not even a joke. Anyway, let's get into review. I got that brilliant move. I have no idea where it is. Let's go through my opening. Reviewing as black. So he plays a queen pawn. I play the Dutch, like I said in the beginning. Going through, I won all 4 games with the Dutch, 100% win rate. Honestly, I'm just the best Dutch player out there. I haven't lost a game with it. So let's just see how this goes. He plays here, pinning the knight. I play this. He just moves his stuff out. I castle, basic theory. Nothing's like it says the best move. Actually, I think I need to go here. Why can't I see the best move? I think I turned it off. Lines, evaluation bar. Oh, was it this? Show best move. Alright, done. Why is it not showing? Alright, well, I can't see it, so. Oh, here it is. Show best moves. So we can kind of see my best moves in the position. So let's go back a bit. Playing the book opening. I think this idea was just because if he takes, I take, and I didn't really see this in theory, and I guess it's okay because I'm damaging his center. I could just attack with this next, like after I take. I can just attack with my center pawn since it's going to be defended by 2 ways, so his queen can't really get out. But again, I'm just going by theory. I learned to just get this, and once you have this, castle. So he plays that. I fight against it. He blunders, giving away a free knight. So obviously, taking was the play. I did not. I missed. You only had one good option here, and you ignored the opportunity to take it. It's more like I didn't see it. Okay, I take. Again, like I said, I probably should have taken that with the queen, but oh well. Yeah, actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because now, if I took with the queen, I wouldn't have problems of this fork coming. Anyway, now my king's exposed. He moves his queen out. That's the same thing I was scared about happening. I guess I should have activated my knight, but I was looking at attacking this queen. I play this. Again, it's just telling me to develop my knight. Again, this might cause trouble for me, but that's castling, and then I guess if I take, he's also got 2 things attacking it, so. But I think my main idea was just 2 pawns in the center is better than something else, but I wasn't really thinking about a knight outpost. Well, let's skip ahead, let's go to this inaccuracy. I missed an opportunity to defend a pawn that was under attack. Which was, which pawn? Me playing this, how was that defending up? Oh, that one, because it's not defended. Oh, sorry, I'm still getting used to this stuff. All right, my best option. Here's the best option. Sorry, I take back after the trade. Was I here? Yeah, I take back after the trade. I attack his queen. I think, yeah, it's saying that queen was here because it gets tempo, and also just getting my queen on a more active square with ideas of this in the future. Just having 3 pawns in the center. Oh yeah, this is just bad because now it's no longer defending this pawn, but I also get a knight for the pawn, so I attack it. I gave up a pawn, which was this pawn, but he didn't see it. I can defend this by being attacked. It says I should have just stepped out the way, but I feel like this was a much better move since I'm attacking the queen, but I obviously can't fight against an engine that is like a million times better than me. He takes, I play this, defending the rook, and then I move this forwards. It just keeps going forwards. Let's see, this was moves it to a safer square, but a8 was apparently the best move. Oh, okay. It just creates a threat. Oh well. I got this brilliant move of attacking his not brilliant, great move of attacking his unprotected knight. He's now attacking my rook. I just started attacking him with danger levels instead of moving my rook out the way. His queen just keeps moving. I go here to attack the queen. He goes there. I play rook here just so that my rooks are connected like it says here. And then what happens now? He takes, I take, he blunders, and then I take with the great move. Rook takes g4. Castles, so the rooks are connecting again. We had kind of the same ideas. I play this, end up losing knight since you permit the opponent to fork, which was this move. But then I feel like that move would have just, like, again, lost me a rook, so I didn't really see this move. I guess I need to look out for that in the future, but luckily he did not play. So I take this. It's saying it's not such a good move. It's saying I should be moving my queen here with tempo, pinning their rooks, which again I should have been something I saw, but I just thought, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought it was just like, take pawn, threaten rook. Oh, I keep pressing buttons by accident. I'm so sorry. He goes here, and then I realize, oh, I'll defend like what I said earlier. I'll defend. He just moves it back. I don't see why he would. I play the brilliant move, which honestly I'm just so proud of this move right now, since now I'm attacking and opening the rook. And then I think I played exactly according to these moves. D2, F1, F5. I did not at all. I take. Comes a free rook for the taking. He moves out the way. Again, I was talking about what happens if he played this move. I'll just be playing this until he eventually gets on this square. And then I can just kind of go from there. I check him. This just wants me to take space, so that way he can't move here. He ends up moving down anyway. And I end up creating an X-ray like it says here. And he resigns because he realized he can't win in just a pawn endgame against a queen and a rook. So that was my game, to getting to 700. Thank you for watching. I'm very proud of this game. I hope they hit 800 very soon. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support on one of my other videos. I think I've got like 160 views or something at the moment. I'm crazy with the amount of support I got on that video. My latest video kind of didn't do so well, but still, I'm thankful for all the support you guys have been giving me recently on the recent videos. So thank you so much. Have a nice one, and yeah, see ya.